Hey cat lovers! Today we're diving into the emotional world of our feline friends. Ever wondered if your cat feels bad after knocking over your favorite vase? Or how they try to make up with you after being naughty? You'll soon discover how cats apologize to us and how we can properly say sorry to them when we mess up. Can cats actually apologize? I have news that might surprise you. Cats don't experience guilt like we do. If you're waiting for your cat to come to you with a sorry look after destroying your houseplant, you'll be waiting forever. However, cats do understand when you're upset with them. While they don't feel remorse, they value their connection with you and will try to rebuild that bond when they sense tension. So when your cat approaches you with affection after being naughty, they're not exactly saying sorry. It's more like, I don't like it when you're upset. Let's be friends again. Despite their independent reputation, cats form deep emotional bonds with their humans. Though they don't feel guilty, they'll seek ways to reconnect with you when they sense something's off. And these reconnection attempts are the closest thing to a cat apology you'll ever get. But what exactly do these apologies look like? 9 ways cats try to make amends. When your cat knows you're upset with them, they'll use these 9 fascinating behaviors to try to smooth things over. 1. Slow blinking. Cat experts call this a kitty kiss. When your cat looks at you and slowly blinks after causing trouble, they're sending visual love notes, hoping you'll forget about that broken vase. 2. Showing their belly. The belly is a cat's most vulnerable area. When they roll over and expose it after being naughty, they're showing extreme trust and vulnerability, their version of a peace offering. 3. Purring. If humans had a universal sound for peace, it would be purring. When your cat gives a long, deep purr after misbehaving, they're trying to communicate and restore harmony. 4. Head bumping. Those little headbutts are your cat marking you with their scent. After mischief, this is their way of saying, you're still mine, right? 5. Licking or nuzzling. Cats groom each other to strengthen bonds. If your cat licks your hand or face after being naughty, they're essentially saying, despite what I did, we're still family. 6. Kneading with paws. The famous making biscuits behavior reminds cats of kittenhood when they kneaded their mother's belly before nursing. After misbehaving, this comfort-seeking gesture is also a silent way of reconnecting. 7. Giving gifts. Found a dead mouse by your bed? While unsettling, this is your cat sharing their hunt with you, and possibly to make up for scratching your furniture. 8. Approaching you. If your cat comes to you with their tail up after misbehaving, they're inviting interaction. It's a subtle but powerful gesture that says, don't ignore me, I want to be close to you again. 9. Initiating play. When your cat brings you their favorite toy or starts playing around you after bad behavior, they're trying to rebuild your relationship. If you look forward to seeing more of our content, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, now known as X, and Pinterest. All our social media links are in the description below. Now back to more insights on how cats apologize to humans. You might be wondering, if cats don't feel guilt, how do they even know when they've done something wrong in the first place? Do cats know when they're being bad? Here's something that might surprise you. Cats don't actually have a sense of right and wrong. They don't understand why scratching the couch or pushing things off tables is bad behavior. But, and this is important, they definitely notice your reaction. Your cat is constantly reading you like an open book. Studies show that cats are sensitive to our voice tones. They recognize the difference between your happy voice, which they associate with treats and cuddles, and your upset voice, which signals something's wrong. Research from the University of Bari in Italy found that cats can even read our facial expressions. A smile or frown tells them exactly how you're feeling. So while cats don't understand good or bad, they learn through our responses. If we consistently react a certain way to a behavior, they'll make that connection. We're their moral compass. Since cats are so tuned into our reactions, you might be curious, how long do they remember when we're upset with them? Good news. Due to how their short-term memory works, cats typically forget one-off negative events within 16 hours. So if you accidentally hurt them and apologize, they won't hold a grudge. Understanding cat emotions. Cats might seem independent, but they experience a rich range of emotions just like we do. From joy and love to sadness and anger, our feline companions feel it all. When cats love us, They show it through small but meaningful gestures, purring while being petted, rubbing against our legs, or simply choosing to hang out in the same room as us. These sweet moments reveal the deep bond they form with their humans. A happy cat shows it through relaxed, playful behavior. If they're rolling around with their belly exposed or happily purring, that's their version of a smile. When your cat is calm, they're truly happy. But cats can also feel sadness or depression. If they lose a companion, move to a new home, or experience your absence for a long time, they might withdraw, stop playing, or become less affectionate. During these tough times, they need extra support from us. And yes, cats definitely feel anger and frustration too. Changes in routine, negative interactions, or simply not getting what they want can trigger their temper. They express this through growls, hisses, or even scratching and biting. The best approach is to stay calm and give them a safe space to cool down. Understanding these complex emotions helps us better navigate those times when we're the ones who need to apologize. So what should you do when you accidentally upset your feline friend? How to apologize to your cat. We've all been there, accidentally stepping on our cat's tail, tripping over them, or raising our voice when frustrated. When you hurt your feline friend, apologizing properly helps maintain your relationship. But will your cat understand you're sorry? Remember, cats think differently than we do. They don't understand the concept of apologies like humans, but they can feel your love and intentions. The key is reconnecting with your cat and reassuring them that you pose no threat. Signs your cat has forgiven you. Wondering if your cat is still upset with you? Pay attention to their behavior. If your cat keeps hiding, avoids you, tucks their tail, or flattens their ears around you, they might still be processing what happened and don't feel safe yet. On the other hand, if your cat shows relaxed body language with no signs of fear or anxiety in your presence, that's a good sign they've moved past the incident. Even better if they approach you, rub against you, purr, or sleep beside you. This clearly shows they feel comfortable with you again. Now that you understand how to recognize forgiveness, let's explore some specific techniques for maintaining and rebuilding trust with your cat. Important tips for apologizing to your cat. 1. Do not hug or kiss them as an apology. From a cat's perspective, a tight hug or putting your face close to theirs can feel threatening rather than comforting. Give them space and talk calmly instead. 2. After stressful events like vet visits, consider using calming aids such as feline pheromone sprays. These mimic the natural scent signals cats produce and create a sense of security. Also maintain a consistent routine as much as possible. 3. Avoid trust-damaging actions like forcing them to do things they hate, frightening them with loud noises, picking them up when they don't want to be held, or yelling or hitting. This teaches fear, not good behavior. 4. Show affection appropriately by respecting their need for space, using treats strategically, engaging in interactive play, and spending quality time together like petting, talking, or simply being nearby. These techniques help build a foundation of trust and understanding that goes beyond simple apologies. Closing thoughts. As we've discovered throughout this video, cats don't understand apologies based on human morals or ethics. They perceive things differently. When your cat approaches you calmly after a conflict, they're essentially saying, "I want things to be good between us." And when we're the ones who made a mistake, simply saying sorry isn't enough. Cats feel our intentions through our tone of voice and gentle gestures. That's what truly communicates our feelings. In other words, cats might not understand spoken apologies, but they understand the language of the heart. They don't need human words. They read your emotions and intentions perfectly well. If you want to be the best pet parent possible, don't forget to share this video with a friend. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stick around for more fascinating facts about our four-legged friends. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Reddit. All our social media links, music, shop, blog, and website are in the description below. Your support is always greatly appreciated. Let us know what animal-related topics you'd like us to cover next. See you in the next video.